All right, next up, we are joined by Cole Custer, driver of the 00 Haas Automation Chevrolet for Junior Motorsports. Cole, after a bit of a slow start to the season, you've captured 2 top 10 finishes. Your team won here last year in what was the 3rd closest finish in series history. What did you learn from Casey last year, and then, of course, your crew chief, Joe Shear Jr., to help you prepare for your first start here this weekend?
Well, I think we'll probably unload, hopefully pretty well, since we ran here last year and had a really solid truck, and just learned from Casey just how he ran the place, the lines and the lifting points and what he was doing, how he's moving around. So I learned, I watched the race from the spotter stand last year, and so I feel like I learned a good amount from that. And I think Joe, also having a real veteran driver, helped him, with the setup on the place. So I think we should be pretty solid this weekend.
All right, we'll go ahead and open it up to questions. Please state your name and affiliation. We'll start up front with Kelly and then go to Kenny.
Kelly Kreiner from PopularSpeed.com. Cole, last week you were pretty upset with the black flag. Did you ever get an explanation from NASCAR? And if not, when you look back, what do you think now going forward you have to do differently?
Well, I just talked to Elton for about 30 minutes or so, and it was really close from what I was told and what I understood, but they said when I rolled about half a car length, that was what they didn't like about it. So it was a really close call, they said, because it wasn't a really big unobvious, but it's just one of those, it's always going to be a judgment deal, it seems like how it is right now. So it's going to be hard on them, and it's going to be hard on the drivers a little bit, just because it's a little bit of a judgment call.
Will you do anything different going forward, or are you still comfortable with how you approach that?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're going to probably black flag you if you roll at all. So I think you just have to be conservative on that.
All right, we'll go to Kenny and then Chris.
Kenny Bruce, NASCAR.com. Cole, how would you assess your season so far when you look back at the first few races?
First few races were really tough. I felt like we were pretty solid at Daytona, and then we just got caught up in one of the big wrecks. So there's not a ton you can do about that. And then Atlanta, we really kind of just struggled, and then we were going to end up with a decent finish, and then part on the truck broke. And then Martinsville, we struggled too, but we were going to end up with a top 10 and then got wrecked at the end. So it's been tough. And then Kansas, we ended up with a decent finish, and Dover really fast. So I think it's definitely turning in the right direction, but the first few races were definitely really tough.
Was there anything that caught you off guard that maybe was unexpected that you thought, okay, we shouldn't have a problem with this year, and it has?
I thought we weren't going to really struggle at speed with some places. Like I thought at Martinsville we were going to have really good speed, and we kind of struggled in the race. But we had an extremely fast truck last week at Dover, so I think, and we should be pretty fast this weekend with how we ran last year. So I think it's definitely going in the right direction.
All right, we'll go to Chris.
Chris Knight, CatchFence.com. Cole, 5 races into the season. 4 of the winners have been NASCAR Camping World Truck Series regulars, with only 8 spots open for the chase. Is there a sense of urgency for you guys to get a win early in the season so you guys can have the opportunity to maybe win double times in case you guys need it, or are you guys just letting things play out as it comes?
Well, I'm definitely coming to the track every week trying to win as much as possible. I mean, it's definitely, with the limited amount of spots there are and how many winners there already are, you might need 2 wins if you're not that great in the points. So I think we're definitely looking to try and definitely get a win as fast as we can, and then probably trying to get as multiple wins as if we can. You're going to probably need it to get into the chase.
Any final questions for Cole? All right, Cole, thank you for your time.
Thank you.